Hello, everyone. Kind of overslept. Sorry, it's a little bit late tonight. I was gonna do it at 9, but oh shit, I was tired. So what's everybody up to? It's 11:07. Let's see here. It is 34 degrees out in New York. Yeah, I wasn't even felt doing it tonight, the live stream tonight, because I was so freaking tired. Allergies were shit. And plus the dogs were being weird. So, let's see here. Let me delete that last thing that I had in the community tab because I was going to say it 9, but fell asleep to it. Shit. So now I gotta delete that message. So here we go. We're live and just having a crappy night. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I overslept. I was expecting that for the night. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do this. And let's see here. Do that. Yes. Oh shit. I don't even know who's on tonight. So, yeah. I didn't feel like doing crap tonight. I was like, yeah, I was gonna do a live stream, and then I was like, yeah. So tired, I didn't feel like getting up and doing it. I hate YouTube so much. So yeah, as I was saying, I was laughing about the new all these new woke commercials that are for Christmas. Damn, that suck. And it's funny that they did it. That they were doing like the commercials with "Hey, Santa's trans" or "Hey, Santa's black." It's like, okay, it's cool that you guys could have different things, but why would you do a commercial to freaking ruin the tradition and shit? And then they're like, and then there was another one that's like, if you like white Santa Claus, you're racist, and I'm like, huh? And then there was like this one that like Coca-Cola did, and they took it down because a lot of people were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And it was like something with like the grandmother gives his grandson a Coke, and then they're kissing, and I'm like, and I thought this was like some weird ad for like awareness and shit, but no, it was just Coca-Cola trying to sell random shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? But it's okay. It's not worse than what's it there? Like stores trying to ban Black Santa Claus uh, ornaments because some Karen flipped out about it. And then you have what's it there? What's that another thing I was talking? Oh yeah, they were flipping out over stupid shit with the movies they're coming out with were kind of like Christmas crap or stupid. Like anybody that's Christian is a bad guy or some stupid shit. I'm like, come on. What happened to the good old days? Like everybody got along. There was there was Christmas everywhere. Everybody wasn't having wokeness in anything. Everybody got along. My favorite was Year Without a Santa Claus because oh yeah, there was another one. There was another movie that I liked like when I was a kid. It was the Frosty the Snowman, the original, not the Winter Wonderland one. It's hilarious where we're looking at all these new and old shows and I'm like and you can tell the difference. It's like wow. Well, you know, they're not nothing's gonna change in this world these days with everybody getting along. So I gotta find something to get offended by. And then laughing about Twitter with Kanye and shit. And Twitter's losing their shit over the Alex Jones video. It's like, damn. I feel sorry for Alex Jones because he's probably not going to get his freaking Twitter back. Don't even care for Alex Jones, but it should be censorship. But like, it shouldn't be like cancel culture because some idiot freaking did something. We should have some like forgiveness once in a while. Shit. If he's not doing anything bad, he should just get allowed to get back on there. Well, you know that Kanye and what you call it's not gonna get his thing back on Twitter. Yeah, I couldn't believe Kanye West went full on retarded during the Infowars and other platforms, news platforms, because I was like, what? And then Nick Fuentes, being the Catman that he is, goes and ruins everybody's channels and not give a shit. It's like he's like, oh, I'm just gonna be here, laugh about it. Well, you know, it's gonna be funny when they see everything going downhill. And plus, watching all that crazy assholes complaining, it's hilarious. Oh. Then they have was it another thing that they were doing? I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, that's right. They were doing they had a what's another thing that was going on? I was watching. It was funny as hell. Oh yeah, they had freaking Kanye West talking shit about Trump, and I was like, holy shit, it's happening. It's happening, guys. Kanye has a falling out with Trump, and it's hilarious. They're all having fallouts. Like the Republican Party and Democrat Party are having like shit fits now because their own party is like attacking each other. The major one that was really funny about was seeing the Democrats like fighting back with biting in the midterms and shit. And they're like, there's something off with this when people they don't even care for does that shit. Hey, Blue. Yeah, like I was saying, Kanye West and all of this shit was hilarious. Like, each day, like, Kanye West was going crazier and crazier. Nice. And I can't wait to see what next Kanye does to piss off, like, each platform in the Democrat Party and the Republican Party. They labeled Kanye West as an extremist now, and it's hilarious. Well, it's even more funny that Nick, what the hell's his name? Fuentes, the freaking cat man, went and had when because Alex Jones was like, we should let him on, and it's like, Alex Jones, you just wrote yourself the death note to yourself that you let Nick Fuentes on, the middleman that knows the cat man video. Oh shit, it was hilarious. And then watching Alex Jones' face, knowing that he's never gonna get back on Twitter, was hilarious. And then the more funny part, like, Twitter did not want me back on, like, at all. I got an email like, "Oh, you're not getting back on." It's like, all right, fine, that's cool. Glad they're letting certain people back on. I guess. I think what it is, they're trying to start censorship, like the next censorship for free speech on Twitter. So, well, Alex does have everything to lose because they're not allowed to be on like any platform now to share their news thing. Kanye, yeah, he definitely doesn't have anything to lose. He's got money up the ass. And it's funny that everybody's losing their shit because what freaking Elon Musk did. Like, they were not letting Alex Jones back. And I was like, holy shit, he's not for free speech. Ah. Like, they're making him out to be like, he's gonna be for free speech and everything, blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, he's not. Elon Musk is just showing his true colors, like he's being just like everybody else. I hope he has something hidden because holy crap, he just pissed off like half America when he did that freaking Infowars shit. Holy fuck, it was hilarious. Because people were like sending me messages like, "You have to watch this." I'm like, "What? What's it about?" And it's Kanye West preaching that he loves Nazis. I was like, "Oh my god, the black Nazi." That's the new meme. That's gonna be the new meme going around, the black Nazi. Kanye, the black Nazi, was pretty funny. I wonder what they're gonna do for the his new music. He's gonna play the Erica song and singing over it. Oh shit! And then like what top of that? It's like the Christmas commercials they're putting out with that made me laugh. I was like, jeez. What's more funny though is was the not just the Alex Jones thing. It is the hey, let's see Nick piss off like everybody on YouTube and in the Republican Party. And what was the other thing there? Oh yeah, Donald Trump, because he said Donald Trump was an asshole and a racist. And I'm like, oh, Catboy's turning on his own people. It's funny. And then they were. Oh, it's funny that not just that, it's the Boogie thing too. Like everybody's like laughing now because Boogie found out like everybody was making videos on him, and he's like, he had to make a response video. Was I think it was a couple of days ago because Greg found it. Greg was laughing his ass off when he found the video. He's like, I got issues, guys. I don't know why, but I have mental issues. And I'm like, yeah, you got mental issues. And it was what's another thing that he did? Oh, he did a live stream and flipped out that the next day. Like everybody picked that up about that video. It's like I don't pick on people, but damn, Boogie is like in left field. Not even know what the hell he's doing because everybody wants to see him doing gaming videos, but he's just still doing his grift, asking for money for everything he wants. And then you got the was it there? I was watching Date Wave, and I'm like, oh come on, guys, you gotta stop doing the big wave shit. And it's hilarious because everybody hates that I pick on Date Wave now. It's like it's that cool that you're picking on him. It's like, yeah, it is because it's not the same anymore. I used to enjoy watching that stuff, and now I'm just like, oh, it's Daywave. It's starting to be like the Burst channel, where Datewave is starting to bang and shit. Nightwave, I mean. Yeah, I was laughing about that too. I said, "Geez, people should make an OnlyFans page. They're really that desperate for money." Knowing me, if I ever made a OnlyFans page, I get a teddy bear. Well, those huge ass teddy bears look like they're fucking. Like, here's my OnlyFans page, and it's just random teddy bears in random positions. It's like, hey, you like my teddy bear, you like my teddy bear ways. It's hilarious all this new shit that's going on. Because was another thing there. I enjoyed watching Donis Paul last night. That was actually a good show. Because I felt bad that I ignored Greg Romo last night. And another thing, the Melissa Milano is getting worse. Like she already lost her shit. She's like she's no longer accepted in the Twitter community. That's hilarious. I was like, holy fuck, Melissa Milano just made her deathbed a little Twitter deathbed, like so called deathbed because of all that shit's going on. Oh fuck. And then they were like, "Oh well, we're we're doing the best we can." Her stupid shit was like, "We're doing the best we can." After the comment that she did, like she got rid of her Tesla and bought a Nazi car. You call it? No, they called Elon Musk a Nazi. Shit, Melissa Milano is fucking retarded. Oh fuck! And then top that is watching Twitter have a meltdown each day for certain people, and then another thing is like all the things that Elon Musk like promised that they're gonna bring back. He broke his promise because he never did it with everybody else. And it's funny, like even like Cadillac was picking on like everybody was like car companies were picking on freaking Melissa Milano over that shit. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? she Jeez, these people, celebrities don't know how to freaking think for themselves before saying it because they just do everything without thinking it over. It's like, yeah, you kind of made yourself retarded. You just pulled a Nick Fuentes, and I hope you enjoy it. It and it's like even more funny about it is like watching the commercials when I was a kid. You watching it, me watching it now. It's like holy shit. What is going on with Hollywood right now? Thinking this is good, like, or the commercial, or the Coca-Cola company and Pepsi and shit. Like Coca-Cola had like incest vibes with the well at first, and it went fully incest with the grandmother hands this grandson a Coke and starts kissing him. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? I was like, no, just no. Why Coca-Cola? Why would you have Granny kissing her grandson with tongue on freaking for a Christmas commercial? That's fucked up. And then like the next day, like the next few weeks, so you didn't see it afterwards, like the same commercial. Because I think they took it down because a lot of people were like, Coca-Cola, you're starting to be like Pepsi now. And I thought Pepsi was bad with their if you didn't like Pepsi or anything, you're racist and a homophobe. And now Pepsi's doing that Call of Duty shit, like drink our Mountain Dew, you'll get extra points and a new skin and a new player to choose from. I was like, you know how Boogie's gonna like drink all that shit and get diabetes. Even these idiots that would drink anything or eat anything just to get new skins for their stupid character or unlock a new character. It's like, hey, I'm gonna get diabetes. Diabetes. I remember you know what I miss? I missed when before Dave died, he was like he was like he made a commercial, right? And he was like, you know what? We got family. All of our commercials has to do with family and friends. Nothing to do with anything else but friendly and friends and food. And I was like, good for you, Dave. Good for you. And then he like died during that commercial because he had his family and he had like the employees holding hands and shit. It was like an adorable freaking commercial. And you look at the commercials now and you're like, why could it be back like when Dave was alive and Dave made Wendy's awesome? And the old lady is saying, where's the beef? You're not going to get that anymore. You're going to get woke shit that makes no sense. You know, I miss also. Remember, was it Sugar Bear from Sugar Crisp or Golden Crisp? The Bing Crosby, when Bing Crosby played Sugar Bear on Golden Sugar Crisp and Golden Crisp, and it was funny because when he used to do his commercials, I'm definitely gonna get probably gonna get the copy claim for it, but I don't give a shit. But I'm gonna share it right now because I want to share this because I love. Wait, hold up! I gotta make another tab. Hold on. Reset this. Alright, hold up. We're going back in time when the Sugar Bear was actually worth watching. Here we go.
Look at Johnny and Janie Black, watching and wishing they had a snack. Hello, what's this? Hang on to your chairs. Our three friends, the honey bears. We heard you were wishing for something to eat. Something delicious.
This is why I was like,
And here's the treat that
even though I wasn't at live yet, but this was
as a snack.
I love this shit because as a kid because the shit was good.
Just milk or cream.
It's already sweetened. We hope you've noticed.
Each single puff
Sugary
can
fuck.
notice.
Sugar Crisp is fun to eat three ways: as a cereal with milk or cream.
It was really sugary back in the day.
Or as candy right out of the box. Remember,
As a cereal, it's dandy.
For snacks, it's so handy.
Or eat it like candy.
Post Sugar Crisp.
the red, white, and blue package with the three bears on it.
We're going back to Membertown.
Hello there. I'm Granny Goodwitch, the only human in the forest.
Rest in peace, Bing Crosby. You were awesome.
He's after my sugar crisp again.
I can't get enough of that sugar
Crisp,
crisp.
sugar crisp, sugar
Oh,
crisp.
he's coming.
Gonna get
Where
that
are
sugar
my
crisp.
sugar
It keeps me
crisps?
going
He's a
strong.
of a snack, you know. Better slow him up with my magic.
I can't get enough of that sugar
Crisp,
crisp. It
sugar
keeps me
crisp,
going
strong.
strong.
He's the strongest bear I've ever known. Gotta hide my post sugar crisp. Here's a safe place. Sugar bear, honey, it's nice to see you. Sure knows how to start his day a little bit better.
Bet your booties, Granny. It's sugar sweet and honey flavored wheat.
I couldn't believe Big Crosby did this back in the day. Because he did this for, I don't know, he did it for a long time. Did it all the way up to the 90s. Like, the day he died, that was his early 90s. He did the last one, and they had to redo it.
Well, look here, it's empty.
Find a new character, but it wasn't the same without Bing Crosby.
Hi, Granny. Hold the phone. Your sugar's on the way.
It's Sugar Bear after my sugar crisp again.
Get enough of that sugar crisp.
Sugar crisp, sugar crisp.
Gotta
Can't
hide
get enough
my
of that
post
sugar crisp.
It's
Keeps
a
me
honey of
going
a
strong.
snack, you know. I'll try a magic getaway.
I can't get enough of that sugar crisp. Keeps me going strong.
He's catching up. Better hide my sugar crisp quickly. He'll never find it now.
Let's see,
Sure
where's
knows
that
how
other
to
one?
start his day a little bit
Hold
better.
on, we're gonna look for
It's
this.
sugar sweet and honey flavored wheat, so it keeps me going.
Yep.
No,
Hi, Granny.
not that one.
Small universe.
What are you doing up here?
Just.
Oh, here comes that singing bear again to steal my post sugar crisp.
This is funny. I
I'll
think this is
change
the
my
right one.
house into a haunted house.
Yes, this is the one I was
Scare him away
looking for.
forever.
This made me laugh when I heard this one.
Haunted house. Here you are, Lancelot. Hey, Spook, come back with that post-sugar crisp cereal.
Sugar bear, the sugar crisp is in the grandfather's claw.
Thanks, Spook. Whoever you are. Easy, bad boy. I got very little flying experience.
Ooh, this is hilarious.
Granny, fancy meeting you here. I'll take that. Sugar crisp. Honey of a snack. Honey flavored wheat that's sugar, 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 sugary sweet. Oh, I can't get enough of that sugar crisp.
It's hilarious looking back those days of the old Sugar Bear and shit and all the other shit. It was like this. It had nothing to do with politics, nothing to do with what race or sexuality they were. It was just great fun. Everybody got along. Everybody didn't care what they are. Now you look at commercials these days, and you get. Let me show you. Let me give you a sample. I forgot. I don't know why I got rid of that. Hold on. Feedback. Can't get enough of that dumbass. Can't get enough of that dumbass. Because they are just plain old dumb. Hey, it's a black guy. Play video games. Just kidding. Just joking. YouTube, don't ban me. Alright. Let's look at the new commercials. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Not music. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see here. Which one should I do? Not the... No, we're looking for recent. Where is it? Try to find it. Oh, they took it down. They took the video down. Uh, is this one it? Oh, fuck off. Oh, this is it. This is the weird grandma vibe. Like, it was like, what the fuck? Oh, they've cut out the scene. Well, anyways, like when it was going, they cut out the scene of the thing with the yeah, I see the Dennis Leary Christmas one. I was laughing about that one, but I was saying when they showed the Christmas when they first aired it, it was the guy kissing his granny. Now they've changed it to she's being a ghost. Whatever, who cares? Anything. Anyways, it was just cringy, like looking at all these new commercials and comparing to the old ones. It's like, what the fuck? Like, really? Like, and it's funny how I remember Christmas, because when I grew up watching, like when I was growing up watching Christmas shows and watching Christmas commercials and shit like that, it was less cringy than today standards. Like, holy shit! Like, yeah, some of it was cringy, like too preachy and shit, but at least some of them were like enjoyed watching, like the M&Ms with the Santa Claus thing, or M&Ms with being as reindeer, or what was the other one there? Shit, there was a lot of Christmas commercials when I was a kid growing up. The Butterfinger commercials with Bart Simpson's beating the shit out of somebody with a Butterfinger. It was hilarious. Like, we need to bring back the funny instead of like depressing the depressing retarded shit. And then the was the Mountain Dew commercial this year with the Call of Duty for Christmas. I was like, really? We have to accept that Call of Duty is like a Christmas game now, like a Christmas ad now. Like, hey, Call of Duty, if you like Call of Duty, you like this Christmas commercial. It's like, no, this does not make sense. Like, what the fuck, Pepsi? What the fuck? Like, you know what I miss? I miss Casey Kasem. Damn it, he made a good freaking, when he was on air, he used to do the holiday countdown. And he did it for 25 days. Like, he first started on like December 1st when he first start doing the holiday countdown, and it'd be like regular, like it was just regular like Christmas music, like big crowd, because they go like from the 50s onto like today. Well, not today, but you know what I mean, like the 90s or the 2000s. So it's like, oh, Casey Kasem, you're awesome. We need more of that. We don't need more of that whiny ass shitty thing that you see on TV. Like it was called Casey Kasem rocking Christmas countdown, and it was he did it from day one, the first day, to all the way to Christmas Day. Like he would play random Christmas music, and when he first started off, he go for the 50s to all the way up to like whatever the recent day was. And he never played, thank God he never played the Mariah Carey Christmas music. Like it was it and the thing of it was, like, when you were listening to Casey Kasem, all you could think of is Shaggy from Scooby Doo, because he did Shaggy back in the day too. So it's like when he did, like, oh man, the Christmas music, it was like the Christmas holiday thing. He sounded like Shaggy when he used to do his Christmas, his holiday cheer thing, and I'm like, damn it, Casey, you're just gonna make me think of Shaggy now, Scooby Doo. And well, the funny thing, he also did the Christmas, the Scooby Doo Christmas as Shaggy also. So that made it even more funny. It's like, thank you, Casey Kasem. You made Scooby Doo awesome. And what was another thing I remember? Yeah, playing video games back in the day, like through the 90s and up, we used to enjoy Christmas. Like we used to have, like, because it was funny, like the Christmas, when they had the Christmas the little Christmas thing, they had the gaming, like every event had a Christmas theme to it. Like Call of Duty had the winter, like it had snow in all their, like, Ford content. They had GTA, when GTA 5 was like not woke yet. They had GTA 4 and GTA 5 had a Christmas event where it snowed and you did stupid shit. I don't think GTA 5 is going to be doing a lot of Christmas shit now, because after all the regular, the original people in the company left. Now now it's Rockstar wokeness now. And it's funny because I have to bring this up about Rockstar. They showed, when somebody leaked GTA 6, they're like, "Oh, we're getting a female character. All right, let's see it." I could see that. Then they had enough balls. Rockstar did the show, the preview of it, and it's a tranny getting revenge on her family, and I'm like, dude, you just made me not want to buy this game now. I have nothing against gays, but you just made it so woke that nobody wants to buy this anymore. I was like, yeah, you just made GTA 6 the meme, the dead meme of everything. I remember, I already told the story already, but I'll tell it again. I remember back in the old day, this was 1996, 95, when we had that huge winter blizzard. I would sit on the top of the roof, because the snow was so high, you could get onto the roof and just not give a crap. I was sitting there. It was just me and a bunch of friends. We're just hanging on the roof, making jokes, drinking hot chocolate, and making fun of my fat neighbor that was actually an asshole. And we were thinking of fat jokes every time he used to come up. He came outside and talk shit. So, so he was a drunk asshole, and we were making fun of him every time he went outside. It's like, "Hey, fatty, what are you doing out there? Get some Jenny Craig out while you're at it. Stop drinking beer and eating those donuts." and everybody would laugh when they see him walking outside. He's like, I'm not, I'm not this. It's like, yeah, you're fat. Just get over it. And it's hilarious because you're never gonna see the that happening ever again. Like people getting along, getting together to pick on somebody, or not to be afraid of something like the COVID. Jeez, fuck. Like, let me tell you, going to, I was going to get my dentist, like get my teeth checked for at the dentist over at some place that's like community, it's community medical office thing, and I'm laughing. I'm like, all right, I'm going in there. And people are like, oh, we're afraid of the new COVID, so we have to change up everything. It's like, you guys are fucking pussies. Like you had to have demanded everybody in New York 2 shots. Because if they didn't have their 2 shots, they would go to jail or lose their medical, whatever, Medicaid or Medicare shit. Because, you know, New York is their fucking communist fucking state. Alright, going on. I go to get my get ready to sign in and everything. They're like, "Oh, you have to go to the other side to get signed in." I'm like, "Yeah, you just made everybody just hate you a little bit more with the with the COVID crisis shit. It's so gay." And I'm like, "All right, I'll just sign here and be on their way." And they're afraid of freaking people walking by them. It's like, why would you want to start a medical office if you're afraid of the shit that's not even that dangerous anymore because nobody has it, but you still keep pulling this shit with everybody else with the COVID shit. Oh, we have to do it for safety measures. It's like, fuck you. You're just a fucking pussy. It's like, geez. I didn't really say it, but it's like I just like thinking to myself, like, wow, these people are pussies now because they're afraid of everything. Like, you can't. It's sad that you can't even hang out with your friends anymore. 'Cause some of the friends that some of your friends would be afraid of fucking COVID. It's like, oh, get away from me, you might have COVID. It's like, dude, you're gay. Like, I never see why people are afraid of everything these days. You can't just hide and it worry about stupid shit. And the vaccine didn't even work. Like, it was hilarious. Like, people were like, "Oh, it's gonna work," and what happened? People were dropping dead after they took the vaccine. Like the boosters and shit. It's like, yeah, you're people are dropping dead after taking the booster shot. No, I'm good. I don't need a booster. Go fuck yourself. Like, people were just playing sport. Like, famous people were like dropping dead on stage, and they didn't know what the hell's going on. I'm like, yeah, glad I didn't get the booster or anything because I was refusing to get the booster shots. And now they want to bring out the new COVID ID thing, like the carbon print COVID ID. It was funny because I took the Pfizer because I know the Moderna was turning people into fertile freaking unfertile freaking dicks and shit because they're like people couldn't have kids after they took the Moderna. Yeah, and the funny thing, the boosters didn't help. The fucking vaccine didn't work. the masks don't work because every time everybody was wearing a mask, somebody still had COVID. So it's like, and you couldn't even. Well, I don't care if I get kicked, booted off, I get freaking misinformation, but it's the truth. Like, the freaking mask does not work. Like, people were still getting sick that was wearing masks. And then what's the monkeypox? They call it the gay virus afterwards because only gay guys were getting them, and then somehow some idiot caught it because some asshole put something in their drink. It's like, ah, monkeypox. And then they took it. They stopped the monkeypox like story right after it was like kid got it, and then kind of find out like something fucked up happened with the kid. So they're like, oh well, let's not make the monkeypox thing anymore. I remember people would lose their YouTube for talking about the monkeypox thing. It was hilarious. It's like, oh, you can't talk about it on YouTube. It's like, why? You understand? Do you want people to spread the word that monkeypox is a thing? But no, you just making yourself look bad. It's hilarious that people are afraid to have Christmas cheer anymore because, oh my god, you offend anybody these days, like the natives or something. It's not just the water jug thing. It's because what it is like people just don't want to wash their hands. It's like, wash your hands, foo. It's the reason why all that shit's going spread around because you don't wash your hands. You drink other people's shit. You don't put it in a pitcher, and it's like, damn. No wonder why you guys are getting sick. It's fucking disgusting. And then the people that are getting sick easily are the ones that just don't take care of themselves. It's like, what the fuck? And then the people are dying though from that died of COVID was obese or had heart issues or anything else, asthma and shit. And they're like, and then they try to say like, oh, it was healthy people that been getting it. It's like, no, it's actually the obese people with heart issues and asthma were like the only ones that are getting it. Like, I got it because some idiot somebody that got sick had it, and I was like, and I was like, ugh. Then I caught it, and I'm like, oh, great, thanks. But it's the thing about it is, it's like, it didn't bother me that much. It felt like a damn cold. Like everybody else died from it. It felt like a number one. Like it felt like just a regular cold to me. I was like, holy shit, you guys are bitching about how bad it was. What I did was I took Mucinex and green tea, and I was fine for like 4 days. They should, you know what they should do? They should call it Oh Holy Night. It's like, oh holy hell, we have too much idiots in this area, and on the United States, because it's hilarious. I miss You know what I miss for Christmas things like the Christmas years enjoying Christmas. I miss the years when people like got along, sang with each other at Christmas carols, or did something like had a house party. Like I miss the Christmas house parties because back in the day when you had people over, you invited people over, you had a fucking awesome Christmas. Like you know your Christmas is gonna be awesome because you got something out of it. You got a free cat or some stupid shit. Like somebody like I'm getting rid of a cat or a dog. You want it for Christmas? It's like fuck yeah. Because you know you were gonna have an awesome Christmas when you get a free gift out of it. And the sad part about it is you look at it now, it's like, what happened to that shit? Where all that everybody like got along and shit went. Shit. And then on top of that, you had what was another thing that I missed seeing? Like Walmart had like one of those sweepstakes things, like, back in the day where everybody everybody had a thing for like giving away Xboxes or Nintendos or PlayStation or a new TV. That was like awesome too. They don't do that anymore because they're afraid of getting sick to hand out something. It's like, dude, bruh, why? And then was it now like the Xbox One is going like they're really like slowly putting that to sleep now because the new series, and I'm laughing because yeah, the Xbox One did lasted for longer than all the other consoles. Like, no, I can't take that back. I gotta take that back because 360 was up around for 15 years. And then they finally closed it down, like, after 15 years. So, like, oh, we need to shut it down. Because the Xbox 360 had so many games. Holy crap. It had that shit, like, for all the years they had a lot of games that were really popular. Like the Fable. Oh my god. Like, speaking of this Fable 2, when they first were bringing out the game, they had a Christmas commercial for Fable 2. And it was about Santa Claus with the sword and shit. It was hilarious because it did make sense because it was light and shit. And there was this one Christmas commercial, and it had like the Fable theme and everything, and it was Santa coming downstairs with elves and shit, and he summons like the the demon spell, whatever ghost spell, and it's like and the ghosts are like wrapping, like putting gifts underneath the tree and shit. And then the next bit, he's fighting a freaking skeleton. It was hilarious. It's like, oh my god, did a Fable commercial with Christmas and Santa Claus being a badass. You'll never see that again in your lifetime. Then you'll never see the funny Christmas commercials with anything else. You're not gonna see Facebook doing something for Christmas anymore. You're not gonna see Twitter doing something for Christmas anymore. Weird Al had a funny freaking Christmas music with the Night Santa Went Crazy, because they did claymation with the old they took from the Santa Claus Year Without a Santa Claus video clip and put it into his music video. It was funny as hell. Because Weird Al was awesome when they did that. You know, another one that's awesome that people don't give credit to is Green Cello. Green Cello was awesome when they did some of their music. Like they had it wasn't really Christmas, but it was more like the bear song. That was what it was. The bear song with the Christmas Santa Claus and shit. That was hilarious. It sucks that Green Jello is not making any music anymore, because it would have been funny if they did a Christmas one with the new Christmas music. But yeah, Green Jello, Weird Al, and a couple other ones. They're hilarious with their music and shit. I know that playing music on YouTube would probably get me popped, so I'm not gonna do it. So I'll take the claim for the stupid, what you call it, for the Sugar Crisp commercials. I'll just do it the commentary. They better not copy claim my shit. But I'm saying, like, it's hilarious. You look at music now, and you look at it from way back then. It's like, why can't we be like that? Why can't we be like the back in the day when everybody got together and started singing Christmas music? Like, celebrities and children and everybody, like, Band-Aid was one of them for like the mid 80s that were like everybody got together and started singing for Africa and shit. That was fucking awesome. And then they did it again, like they brought it back, like when was it Step Parents or some stupid shit, Stepdads or whatever. Part 2 came out with Colin Farrell and Mark Wahlberg. That was hilarious. They brought that song back. There's a lot of things that I'm surprised that people don't want to bring up anymore. Like, there is a lot of good, even when Mark Wahlberg and all the other ones were doing their Christmas stuff. They had a lot of good things. It's sad to see, like, everyone, like, after like a few years later, it just went downhill. There's not a lot of shit that people would be proud to bring up anymore, because they're like, oh, I'm afraid of making labeled as such and such. It's like, fuck it. Be who you want to be. Don't care if they'll hate you for it, because you're just doing your thing. And a lot of people are like, well, it's like, I don't shit on YouTubers that much. I don't even shit on a lot of them. I only shit on like Daywave, Moonbear, Owl, and because and a few others, because they try to copy off of everybody else. It's like, geez, you're just calling yourselves the Dollar General of YouTube. That's what they should do now. They should have a label for everybody that copies each other, call it the General Dollar YouTubers. Well, the thing is, like, Cyrax is hilarious, because like his Cyrax pissed off so many people with the stupid Juggalo shit. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, when he said something stupid online that, like, everybody found out about it. Like everybody was like looking at it, it's like, the fuck is this freak talking about? And then he was out rambling about how he used to stalk women and shit. It's like, dude, you're a fucking crazy fucking special needs retard. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Like nobody wants you doing that shit. And then you got Boogie. Even though they won't talk about the time Boogie got like caught his wife fucking a black guy during a live stream, it's like that's hilarious. And she like, well, what happened? Well, let me rewind for that when I said that, because it happened during his live stream a long time ago. I was watching it because I was bored. Boogie had a thing on his live stream about him. Like, what's this about? This is the Christmas Eve party thing that he did. Like, he invited like a lot of YouTubers, like not famous ones, but like like they're well known, like Shoe on Head, Armor Skeptic, and a couple other random people that nobody cared about, and they were having a Christmas party. Well, Boogie flipped out because he didn't get his gift right, the gift that he wanted. He fucking breaks the table. Then he flipped out on his brother because his brother got what he wanted and Boogie didn't get what he wanted. I'm like, tough shit, Boogie. You're famous. You can make money. You could get what you want. His family was like, did everything for his brother. So anyways, going on the story. So he wasn't paying attention to his wife one night during the Christmas. This is during the Christmas live stream. Like he was treating his wife like shit. So his wife was fucking his best friend, a black friend, and it was hilarious because he was like I'm gonna go check on my wife because they're doing something. She said she was gonna go do something with his friend, like they needed something, and then he goes and opens up the bedroom door, and he's flipping out in the live stream. He's like, you're fucking my best friend and shit like that. And it was hilarious. And his wife screaming back at him. It's like, Buggy, you didn't fuck me anyways when we were married. All the times we were married. I was like, oh, fucking mic drop. Code red. Boogie got shot down with the non-sex joke. Not being fucked joke. Like he never fucked his wife and shit. I was like, oh my god. And Boogie's like crying like a little bitch on live TV. He's like on live stream. He's like, you hurt my feelings. And she's like, I don't give a shit. You talk about how depressed you are. You never fucked me. You never ask about me. I never got fucked. You always played with your games and toys and shit while you left me behind and shit. I was like, oh my god, she just hit. She hit the freaking big hit. She freaking critical hit with that shit with the truth. Holy fuck. And then just watching Boogie's viewers like rise up and laugh at him for that his wife was bitching about how she never got laid by him. I was like, oh fuck. And then like a few months after that, Boogie was talking about divorce, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Everybody knew what happened, Boogie. Don't try to deny that something was wrong with him, or no, something was wrong with his wife. I said, no, you know what happened. You never fucked your wife, Boogie. And then she took everything they had. That was hilarious. Watching the face went from smile to like pissed off that he lost everything because he was like didn't care about his wife. Fucking his best friend. fucked his wife and stopped talking to him. Uh, his sponsorship was Fago and freaking Mountain Dew dropped. I was like, oh fuck. It felt like a Christmas. It felt like a Christmas treat when you were watching when I was watching that shit. Freaking Buggy was crying like a little bitch through the whole live stream, and then he had enough balls to say that like it that he had he was like wasn't loved. I'm like, holy fuck, she like was spot on. She's like, yeah, I loved you, but you never did anything for me. Like she said like right after the before the divorce, she made a freaking live stream talking about how he would never sleep with her or never go near her when he had his YouTube channel, like when it was like really popular because he worried about his YouTube more than her. I was like, shots fired. If you're married, you should be doing live streams 24/7 or YouTube videos. In fact, nothing's gonna happen. Like that's just bullshit. If you're gonna have your wife cheat on you, I don't give a shit. And then another thing is, it's was it another one that made me laugh was Game Grumps. Like when after freaking Susie and Aaron pulled that shit with John with everything, and they started it did because originally Game Grumps was actually JonTron's channel, and what happened was he didn't want to be a part of it anymore because what happened was what Susie did to John. Like she was treating John like shit because John had a girlfriend that was actually awesome, and Susie Susie did porn behind Aaron Hansen's back. It's like holy shit! Like the truth came out like after what YouTube, like, Twitter had like leaks of Susie doing stupid shit, and it's like holy shit! You Mortimer did a lot of porn, and Aaron's a cuck. Aaron Hansen's a cuck. I was like, it explains everything why he's so fat and so it acts like he's like the beta bitch of Game Grumps. And then you have Dan. The only reason why he's famous because he did that stupid Cubics stupid show from back in the day. Oh yeah, that's the one thing that nobody would say online was like he did the Cubic show theme song, and that's how he got popular to get going on Game Grumps. It's hilarious. Like everybody's like their secret comes out like after a year, and it's hilarious. Like every YouTuber has skeletons in their closet that they don't want to admit, but it comes out after a while. It's like, damn, shots fired. It's funny looking back at the days of like enjoying watching all these YouTubers and then what they did and shit behind the YouTube channel. It's like, damn, you just suck. And it's hilarious because I know nobody would watch my channel to find out all the truth about each YouTuber and shit. Because they'd be like, if they found out the truth, holy fuck, it'd be like the YouTube meltdown. It's more funny like watching back of all these old YouTubers that were talking shit. Like, let's see here, what the hell? what the hell's Sir God of a God? He had a thing for tradies. What was it there? Shit, freaking H3H3 had a thing for some. He had a thing for Asian chicks, and then his wife like left him after like was it this year over stupid shit. Like he would like he did shit that I didn't know that he did. Like freaking was on dating sites begging for women to date him, and he was married and shit. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, really, people, why would you do that shit if you know you're gonna get caught? Because he was doing it on TikTok and shit. Like he was on TikTok like begging for women and shit. Oh, want to talk about Blair White shit? What was it? Shit. Back in, I don't remember what year it was when they had their VidCon. When, if you didn't hear about the story about this, it was Blair White. Shit, what the hell's his name there? The Canadian there, Andy Worski. It was stupid. What the hell's his name? Fuck. What the hell's his name? It's on top of my head and I can't remember. It was him, Jeff Holiday and his wife, and then and a couple other people, and they were doing and they were doing cocaine inside the hotel. So this is like the hilarious part. Somebody was filming them. That they were friends with, like one of their friends were filming, and they didn't know about their doing live stream doing coke, and they kicked her out after they knew they were getting live streamed and shit, and then what happened was they didn't know that, like, nobody knew that Jeff Holiday's wife was fucking Blair White. It was hilarious. And then they were like, and what the funny part was, like, the next day they were like blaming her for everything, their issues, because their issues got like on, like, their whole like behind the scenes got found out online by some chick that they used to hang with, and over a VidCon fucking hotel thing. Like, holy shit! Like, oh, like, and he went to freaking, what the hell's his name there? Australian guy. Shit. It's been a long time trying to remember names and shit. What was it? Shit, what the hell's his name? I remember it so well. Because he got caught doing the same shit too. Like, he was... Suit Yourself, that's what it was. I was trying to remember what it was. Suit Yourself got caught doing the same thing. Well, Bering never goes to VidCon. Like, Bering is like straight clean and shit. And so anyways, Suit Yourself was doing a live stream with the chick that was at VidCon and everything, and they had the videos and everything. It was hilarious. And he was like, he was stalking like women too. Like, he, like, Suit Yourself, like, after his like truth came out, like, he was stalking women, YouTubers, like female YouTubers. I was like, wow. I wasn't not that surprised, but whatever. Anyways, go on the story. It was like YouTube has like, it's funny how YouTube don't want to show their true colors and shit. Like, and even the people that like the YouTubers themselves. Anyways, Andy Worski found out he was live streamed that night. He makes a video saying, "Oh, that's not true. The VidCon story, that's not all true." And it was, and everybody had the video proof of it, and it was hilarious. He's flipping out like the whole time because he's cocaine on his nose. Because after they found out they're all doing cocaine and sleeping with each other, it was like, oh my god, Orgy Fest. Orgy Fest VidCon. I always wanted to ask Jeff, how did his wife take the dick so well with the player? Oh shit. Oh my god. And it's funny how everything, like, they don't want to admit shit, like, after that incident where that video was out in public for everyone to see. Oh my god. And it's funny how, like, Andy Worski acts like he's a pro fighter, and then he got his ass kicked on live TV with an amateur that was weak as fuck. And it was hilarious. Andy Worski ran like a bitch. Couldn't fight for a paper bag. A real boxing amateur match and got his ass kicked. I want to know, Andy, why did you get your ass kicked by an amateur if you're such a badass? Oh shit. Oh my god. And then another thing that makes me laugh is like the Ethan Ralph shit. Like Ethan Ralph got me banned on Twitter, right? And what made it even more funny, he was like every time, like everybody was taking out him after that incident where he got me banned on Twitter. Like everybody went after his ass. And it was hilarious because they didn't like his ass after that when they found out the truth. And then what made it even more funny, they had enough balls to blame me and Jim for his issues. And his issues is himself because he doesn't know how to not get drunk during the live stream when not to get drunk on live stream. And he does it anyways. He's like, I'm going to drink on my live stream and say random shit and then blame people for my mistakes. It's like, no, Ralph, blame yourself. You're a fat piece of shit, washed up, has been freaking news person that wants to make himself try to stay famous by shitting on other people that work their ass off and making channels and shit. He's like the mega lol cow on the internet that nobody gives a shit about. The guns, the flabby guns that did a lot of stupid shit and got caught about hitting a cop. How stupid can you be to hit a female cop and get away with it? Like try to get away with it. It's more funny when it's funny how YouTube YouTube brings out the worst in people and it's hilarious. I'm just waiting for like Andy Worski have a mental breakdown and start fighting people on the street corner. Fight me, bro. Shit. And then Chris, I feel sorry for Chris because he was like the Asian guy that like got shit on during Andy Worski, like after like the mid years of Andy Worski, because he was a cool dude. It's funny how it's more funny when Jeff Holiday is like got rid of his hippie phase to doing fucking cringy ass shit now. Like he's becoming the cuck of YouTube. and it's like it's getting close to Christmas, and everybody's like, "Well, we should care about our people." It's like, no, bitch, you fuck. We don't need to like sympathize for people that did stupid shit and then get caught about. Oh, I miss failure. Failure. I felt bad that failure kind of like lost his fame after the coconut incident and the Andy Worski incident. With Andy Worski is like flipping out and he's like, "Shoot up, shoot the guy that made fun of me." It's like, really, Andy? Really? Stand the fuck back, Worski, crying about somebody made fun of him. Fucking little bitch. Stay the fuck back. It's hilarious. And another thing, Doc Griffin is another one that makes me laugh because it's just his failure went downhill when he was like 3/4 Yoda was like up his ass. Like he was up everybody's ass because he didn't like me. Listen to this. Doc Griffin didn't like me because I was my old account was more famous than his channel. And I'm like, Doc Griffin, you're a little bitch. It's like, yeah. And then he was pissed because freaking oh yeah, prostate there or whatever. Oh shit, I forgot his name. We were close. Well, I rate prostate when me and him had our own channels and shit. When I rate prostate was still alive. Doc Griffin would flip out because we had like the most popular channels. Because our channels, I used to get like, let's see here, like 30 views of people when I had my original channel. And I Ray Prostate was hilarious when he used to do it, when he used to come in. We used to have like those hangouts when Google finally had those awesome hangouts back in the day. They called Google Hangouts and shit. And I used to invite Irate Prostate. I used to invite like a lot of people. We have like random chats and shit. And freaking the funny part, Doc Griffin got butthurt because I had more viewers than he had. I didn't give a crap about viewers. I didn't give a crap about the sub count because I just did it for the fun. We used to just sit there and just laugh about the stupid shit that went on YouTube or the stupid shit that's going on in the world. Like we used to pick on Obama for being stupid and shit. When he used to sit there and call Michelle Michael every 5 minutes, like, here we are I'm talking to my wife Michael, and then like the beans spilled after they found out that Michelle was actually a tranny. That was even more funny, but whatever. I don't care if I get whacked for saying that, but whatever. If freaking Obama here watches this, and because I know like something's gonna happen, like, oh, you're gonna be like found me being called suicidal and shit. Well, making fun of Barack Obama's wife. Oh shit. Fucking weird ass fucking nation. I hope I rate's in heaven or something, because he deserves the best. That guy, holy shit, he was there for everyone. It's sad that after he passed away, like every people that like the people that used to hang with him, like slowly started becoming like bunch of bitches. Not all of them, but some of them. It's like, why? Why would you put yourself, like, change your ways after Ira passed away? Like, I remember when Irate was alive, like everybody would like chat or hang with him, or if he didn't, if he wasn't, if nobody knew he was on, he they'd watch his replays and say that was a good video. Yeah, there was a lot of YouTubers with that fucking weird ass pass. Was another one there? Oh shit! Oh fuck! There was a lot of them. Like I could name off a lot of YouTubers that did a lot of stupid shit. Well, Shoehead had a lot of controversies too, because she did a she did the I forget what fucking stream she was on, and everybody was making fun of her because it was before like during Arbor Skeptic and her were like slowly like not talking anymore. She did a live stream, her being drunk on stream, rubbing one off. It was hilarious. I'm like, wow, she went ahead has lost it. Oh yeah, and she was like into being like she was trying to like go become a leftist and shit. And like all the leftists didn't want her around because she used to pick on feminist people. I was like, holy fuck, the shit that spewed in her face after what she used to say about people was hilarious. It's like, yeah, everything's gonna bite you back on the ass. And then you had like the Jeff Holiday scandal. Well, well, well. What the thing was, Armor, like before they proposed and shit, like Armor did a lot of shady shit. Like he was like, I am the part of the skeptic community. I'm the head of the skeptic community. We're like laughing about it. Like, dude, you're a guy that dresses in armor and tries to fight people for stupid shit. You're a little bitch. Like he would. This is what made me laugh about Armor Skeptic. He would make up theories, like random ass theories that nobody gives a crap about. And he lived in Canada. I was like, you should be picked on for being living in Canada, you dumb shit. Like, you talk shit about people having corrupt freaking politicians. You should think about what you say about your own country. With Trudeau and shit. Fucking dumbass. Like, Canada's not the best thing that everybody makes it out to be. I feel bad for Shoe on Head because of all that shit. Not Shoe on Head, but um, even even AP's girlfriend, because fucking everybody hated fucking Canada so much. It's like, yeah, Canada is not that great. Yeah, that's what it was. He was like trying to be like the cult leader of the skeptic community. It's like, no, just stop. You're Canadian that never like that wussed out of saying shit to your. And it's funny how all these Canadians now are disavowing Armor Skeptic now. The and it's funny, like I hate furries, and like everybody that most of the people on YouTube that I watched didn't know they were furries. And I'm like, dude, why? Why do you ruin my excitement now when I find out you're a furry? I must pick on you. I must destroy you. And then what was it, the Inside Job show that I was watching when it came out? It came out last month. Well, anyways, it was hilarious because it picked on like YouTubers. It picked on the Juggalo community. It picked on everybody, and I was like, wow, that show is awesome. I seen the Flashgate with the Apocalypse, the furry cup. That was badass. They did a good job with taking what you call it, Warhammer 4,000, 40,000, and making it into like a freaking 40K, and making it into like a freaking what you call it, a furry destroying game, but it's hilarious. Flashgates did a good job. Holy shit. And it's hilarious seeing like other YouTubers making fun of other YouTubers. And then you have, what is it? Another thing that makes me laugh with these creators, these comedy creators, was the Dragon Ball thing. I forgot what the hell is the guys that do Dragon Ball and shit. It was hilarious. It's we need more people to do comedy, to make fun of other YouTubers and TV shows and everything, just to keep them in check. Because comedy is dying. Let's all admit that, like, everything nowadays that's mostly comedy is not even funny. It's like, yeah, it's just member berries for everybody. It's like, remember that time when Nintendo was the thing? It's like, yeah, we already know it's not funny anymore. Like, the only thing that made it funny was the 8-bit Christmas story. That was funny as hell, because that actually did happen. Like, people would like flip out over Nintendo when Nintendo and Sega were like came out. Everybody used to fight each other for a fucking game, a video game no less, that that only had platformer. It's like, really? Would you fight somebody over for a fucking platformer game? Because that's what Nintendo was. It was mainly a platforming RPGs and beat 'em ups. Oh yeah, and sometimes sports. Like, they didn't have a lot of sports games with Nintendo back in the day. Like, the only sports game they had were like tennis, but it was like the vertical version of fucking Pong. It's like, really? You just called yourself the Pong, the remake of Pong, a sports game. Oh no, wait! I take that back. They did the hockey one. The ice hockey one was pretty funny though. You had like 3 different types that you choose from. You had like your muscle character, your skinny dude that does like slide around and like does quick shots. You had the fat guy that like knock people down. And you could also fight it too. You had like your little fights and shit. But it's so funny, like, looking back the days when I remember like all the like the gaming and Christmas shit, and enjoying watching people doing stupid shit. You look at it now, it's like, where the fuck did like all that shit go? Like, where did all the funny ass shit go? Like, I remember when Turok, not the first one, but the third one came out. Like, I was like a huge Turok fan. Like, I used to play, because Turok was like, they had books, games, and everything for it. And Punch Out, yes, that's another thing I could talk about. Like, Punch Out, back in the day when Punch Out first came out, like, everybody played Punch Out, even though it was like not really a boxing game. It was more like a memory, like a strategy game, like a puzzle strategy game more than a sports game. It was even more funny. Dragon Lair, I hated Dragon Lair growing up. Like, I remember the arcade edition, and you had to. It was like it was basically you had to do whatever the thing said you had to do, and I'm like, it's alright. If I want to play that, I'd be playing that. What was it, Rapper game? I like I busted through so many quarters playing Ninja Gaiden. Like everybody's like, you can talk shit about Ninja Gaiden being like not like the NES game, but people don't know about that they had wrestling characters play as the boss in the Ninja Gaiden games. I remember was there was a game, I just can't remember what it was, and it was called the Ninja Kids, and that shit was like it was claymation with inside of it was like a claymation game, and they had and it was like it was stop motion claymation video game, and it was hilarious. It was like the most hilarious game ever, and I forgot who made it. It was one of the best games I ever played, and it was a beat 'em up. It was like Ninja Turtles style, but it was with claymation people, and it was hilarious. Like the whole story, like your storyline was the beat up the rescue of some chick, but you had to it always ended up with weird shit going on. Then like after the 90s, they're trying to make games that were like more horrifying and shit. Resident Evil was alright, but it wasn't like the best thing ever. Like people over fucking hyped that shit. Even the Fable series like was overhyped. The only one I can actually say that wasn't overhyped was Fallout. Because Diablo was another game that was overhyped, but that game sucked ass. Not the second one, but the first and the third one was like ass. Like it didn't. It was supposed to be like horrifying, and you knew where everybody was at when you hear the sounds, because like back then, like the speakers back then were like better than the old ones, like the new ones now. I mean, like the old speakers had a better sound quality than the new ones, because they want more bass in their speakers and shit. That's like, dude, you're just being dumb. You should go back to your old ways of making speakers that sound like a little bit more realistic than now. Like arcades back then, from the 80s and 90s and mid 2000s, were great. They were fun to play. Outrun was another one that like I sunk quarters into, because I always wanted to get to like the New York from all the way to California. That was funny as hell. Because the California one was like, what was I gonna say? Like the California was supposed to be like the longest run of all from New York, was the longest run in the game. I remember when Sony had Walkmans and PlayStation 1 and everything else, because Sony was like used to be like the top dog of everything. And then when they pulled something stupid, when after they were woke, they started being woke, it was like, nah, dog, no, we're not. I'm not doing the Sony anymore. Fuck you, Sony. You went super woke after the mid 90s. You shouldn't be preaching to people saying that we should get along. No. I remember, was it RCA used to be a good TV. Now it's a shit TV. everything that used to be good now turned to shit. It's like, what happened? You know what I miss? I miss the old, was it Toshiba? It was a Toshiba cassette Walkman, but it had like, when you played like, but when they had those, I forgot what type of headsets it was. It was kind of like the Turtle Beaches, but they were like huger, and it had like the sound quality was great, and there was like 4 speakers on each side of the headset. And when you hear the music, it would sound like you're in a theater. That's how fucking awesome it was. Panasonic, Panasonic was good in the '90s through mid 2000s because they did Panasonic's help Nintendo do their games, and they were doing pretty good. Like Panasonics were like known for like making TVs and games, and then Panasonic like went downhill. Like if you had like, let's see here, the toaster version of the not the old, the slide in one with the original Nintendo. I'm talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle van one. Panasonic did that, and they took the toy van, like even they did the Double Dragon, the shitty cartoon one with the car. That was even more badass. They had like, well, what happened was they put the 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 console in the back, in the trunk of the car, and you had like the controllers underneath it, and it came with, and it was separate because you had to buy it separately because you had to get like the Jimmy and Billy characters figurines to order to for the front to make the thing actually work, because like what happened was when you put the characters inside, sitting in the car, their chests would light up while playing the game, because they were like the keys of getting the game to work, the Nintendo to work. Yeah, I'm about to log off after this. I'm ready about done. I said too much. I'll probably get popped for picking on all of them. Yeah, I had a good run tonight. Even though I'm not gonna probably get people, not a lot of people are gonna watch it, but hey, it was fun chatting with you and talking about the good old days. Later, guys. If you're watching the live replay, peace and love to everybody that watches this, because it's fun making live streams and chat with everybody. And it's fun making videos because I love doing it. It's not like I want to do it for views, but I just do it just to have fun. I might do morning runs this year too. This year and next year, for because this is the plan I'm doing. I'm gonna do like the group chat thing, and then having somebody join me in the morning and just have random like conversations in the group thing. Like, because they just came out with the group YouTube group thing, so I figure if I'll find somebody that would willing to do mornings with me, that'd be awesome. We could just chat and people can watch and enjoy themselves. So keep your eye on that in the morning runs. I'm gonna probably do morning because I know a lot of people have been wanting me to do mornings and shit, just so I could just riff and make fun of shit. have like good conversations and enjoy life. All right, everyone. Don't do stupid shit. Don't be like Boogie2988 and be yourself. That's all I got to say. And enjoy the holidays. Enjoy whatever you have to do. If you're not gonna watch this, enjoy something else. That's all I can say. I'm just not just doing this for views, like to get like subscribers. I'm doing it just for fun. So later, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. God bless.